raffle off prizes on any of their online platforms. Comelec holds a pre-conference for one of the petitions against the presidential bid of former Senator Bongbong Marcos. Unlike last week's proceedings, the Comelec Second Division opted for a closed-door session between the Marcos camp and the Pudnonga Ilocano, or Real Ilocanos, which filed the seventh and last petition against the presidential aspirant. The Pudnonga Ilocano argues Marcos should not be allowed to run in the elections because of his 1995 tax conviction. Both sides were given until Monday to file their respective memoranda or final points on the case. The running mate of Manila Mayor Isko Moreno, Dr. Willie Ong, says he tested positive for COVID-19. The 58-year-old vice presidential aspirant also refutes claims the highly transmissible Omicron variant is mild. He says Omicron is more severe than the common flu. Meanwhile, Vice President Leni Robredo says her experience with the Vaccine Express program proves it is unnecessary to threaten the public to get their jabs. She notes the vaccine turnout in the Aita community was good because of incentives and coordination with local governments, despite initial reluctance. Senator Ping Lacson names former cabinet members and economic managers from the Aquino administration, who he says can help the country get back on its feet. Lacson did not exactly say if he is considering them to be part of his cabinet should he win the presidency. And Senator Manny Pacquiao vows to pursue a one gadget per student scheme to help ease the burden of online learning on students. Pacquiao says the funding will come from the government savings from corruption.
Kinakabahan ako dyan. Ito ang sinabi ni dating Defense Secretary Gibo Teodoro ukol sa umano'y hacking sa server ng Commission on Elections. Sa nasabing issue na inilabas ng pahayagang Manila Bulletin, posibleng may nakompromisong mahalagang impormasyon mula sa Comelec matapos ang server breach. Pero sabi ni Comelec Commissioner Rowena Guanzon, fake news daw ito at pinabeberipika nito sa editor ng pahayagan ang kanilang report. Kung si Teodoro ang tatanungin, fake news man o hindi, importanteng maimbestigahan ang isyong ito dahil malalagay sa alanganin ang paparating na halalan.
Maring fake news yung extent ng breach. Pero kung may breach man, baka naman may katotohanan din. Hindi natin alam. Kaya kailangan ito'y suriin ng mga kinauukulan dahil hindi pwede ito ipasantabi, no? Dahil ito'y nakakaapekto sa kredibilidad ng ating halalan.
Maliwanag ng dating kalihim, kailangang malaman kung talagang may breach na nangyari. Kung mahina ang sistema ng Comelec o ng Department of Information and Communications Technology.
Ako'y kinakabahan dyan dahil hindi lang naman ang Comelec, biro mo ang mga gobyerno ng ibang bansa na mas sophisticated na mga systems nila napapasukan. Ano pa kaya ang ating mga sistema dito? Kaya hindi pwedeng ibaliwala lang ito at kailangan ito'y suriin ng mabuti upang sa ganon, malaman talaga natin kung may breach at kung may weaknesses ang kanilang sistema. At yan ay dapat pagtuunan ng pansin ng National Privacy Commission at ang DICT.
Hindi ko gusto sila hindi dahil babae siya. Isn't it a little weird that I'm a woman and yet I don't like a woman to be vice president or president of the Philippines? Hindi ko gusto sila kasi liar siya. Hindi daw niya kaya makipagsabayan sa mga Marcos sa makinarya at iba pang utanon pagdating sa eleksyon. And yet she was the highest spender in 2016 and barely won. She had to cheat her way. Don't deny that, girl. She's a liar because sasabihin niya wala daw siyang pera para sa eleksyon at makinarya pero hindi natin maskip yung pangit niyang mukha sa YouTube. Hindi daw niya kayang makipagsabayan pero lahat ng oligarka pati NPA kaberks niya. Hindi daw niya kayang makipagsabayan and yet, hindi ba lahat ng desente and supposedly mayayaman ng bansa kakamping? I'd rather be a pangit and a purita at that. Hindi ko gusto si Lenny kasi tanga siya. It's not that she doesn't know the difference between a nerve and a vein. She also doesn't know the difference kung ano yung gagamiting walis sa loob at sa labas ng bahay. Lilinisin mo ang gobyerno pero ang gamit mo, siliglanot. Gaga, dapat walis ting-ting kay panggawas na. Hindi ko gusto si Lenny kasi she's not empowering. She's not inspiring. She's not aspirational. I don't even think she can fire a gun. I don't even think that she is capable of throwing a punch. I don't also even think that Lenny can survive in any of the red areas or ride a motorcycle. Let alone look respectable. When you look at her, I don't even want her to be my own mother. I don't want to look at somebody na pa-victim. Sa strong kong to, I cannot, for the love of me, I cannot look at a woman and feel like this is the epitome of a Filipino woman. The second highest public official of the Philippines is that stupid, that incapable. Lawyer, pero hindi obvious, hindi halata. It's not true na hindi ko gusto si Lenny dahil babae siya. That's the least of my problems. Ang worry ko, she's the kind of woman that makes us all look incapable, weak, small. But then when we look at Ma'am Sara, it's a glimmer of hope that in a few months, we will be replaced with the best vice president this Philippines or the Philippines will ever have. Yay! A kind of woman who's also a lawyer. Dang, and she's smart. An army reservist. Capable of so many things. A mother, a wonderful wife, and a public servant who is more effective as a mayor than the actual vice president of the Philippines. So would you like me to go on and on and on? But then again, anong sasagot niyo sa akin? That I had a photo with her in 2015? Si Lenny? Well, marami kaming nabudol. But at least, yung sindami na nabudol ni Lenny, ang sindami din ng mga tao na iboboto si Ma'am Sara para manalo at palitan siya. Ingat!
Hi guys. I had a pretty long day, but I like the fact that Kiko Pangilinan actually mentioned my name or included me in the Senate hearing this morning. Realidad pala ang gusto mo, Kiko. Here's a little bit of truth. First of all, your wife is lonely. Wala ka namang kwentang politiko, bumuwi ka na lang sa asawa mo at huwag ka nang tumakbong vice president. Because while you were in your comfortable seat at the Senate, I was with my son, nagbubuwis buhay. Naghatid ng tulong sa mga IP ng mga bata. Have you ever done that, Kiko? Have you ever risked your life and your child, the one that looks like a monkey, the one that looks like you? Dinala mo ba yan sa isang red area para magdala ng tulong? Never. Especially kung hindi naman nakakakuha ng boto. You want another truth? Anong sinabi mo sa mag-asawang magwad? Yung may mga anak na pinatay ng isang underage? Di ba kabobohan na batas mo yan na pinasa mo? Yung itaas ang criminal liability? Di ba? Proud ka? Ano ang explanation mo sa mag-asawang magwad? Have you went to see them? Have you paid your respects, Kiko Pangilinan? Di ba trip na trip mong magpapapel? Start with them. Another reality. Ilang taon ka ulit dyan sa Senado? What is something that you have done that you are proud of? Gusto mo ba harapin kita at itanong ko yan sa'yo? Dapat kasi when you mention my name, dapat kasi nandyan ako. Ang dami mo palang mga katanungan o mga paratang. Dapat pinadalan mo ko ng ticket? Di mo mayaman ka? Haharapin kita in a fabulous terno. Nakaready na yon. Mag-i-inquiry ka. Ano yun? Exposure? Tanga! Maraming nangangailangan sa'yo. Huwag ka dyan sa Senado. Magpakita ka sa mga biktima ng Typhoon Odette. Kwentahan ba to ng ginagawa, Kiko? My gosh. Don't start with me, honey. I'm the least of your problems. You really think mananalo ka or you have a chance to win in the elections? Pathetic loser. Ma'am Sara is the winner. And the second, si Tito Soto kesa sa'yo. Ikaw na sa kabilang planeta, baka sa Mars manalo ka. Gusto mo ng realidad? O ulit-ulitin ko, wag ako. And do not mention my name, nor even include me para sumikat ka. Naiintindihan mo ako, hayop? And unsolicited advice, I suggest you get a blep for your eye bags. Yeah, Bella's pretty good at that. You should go get a blep treatment. Yeah. Kasi para ka na kasing eye bags na tinubuan ng pagkatao. Ingat! Mwah!